There's some more coming on.
Yeah, everybody, you know you're going to get
Hi, everyone. We are here.
Are we on?
We are,
whoa.
we are on. We are live. We're making this happen.
Here we are.
And it is Friday.
Happy Friday, everybody.
Friday.
Friday.
Hey, we're coming into June. And June is the month that we.
That's right.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to get my pride flag and
I'm going to
make it my background.
Yep.
For June.
Got to get all my gay props out.
Right. There's like a little chest in the basement.
I know. Bring
the big G on it.
Great. Bring it on up. Can you imagine? Yeah.
That's funny.
Gotta go grab that up. Hi, you guys. Yeah. And I just want to give Aiden hello. And I guess he's going on a little road trip, and he's going to be listening to this while he's on the road.
Oh, okay.
Well, we're going to try to keep you awake, Aiden, because we've been yawning and carrying on backstage here. We're like, oh, I'm tired tonight.
We tried to take a brief nap backstage, but it was too late.
Steph is here. So we're trying to bring up the energy a little bit. We just kind of hit a wall right before we were going to get started.
I know, it's crazy.
Anyways, but I know once we get going here and everybody's popping in.
Mm-hmm. Hi, Connie and Bonds.
Connie, yep. There's
Gina.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I do believe it really hit Megan. She really it really hit her. She's been really involved from the very beginning. So Meghan Markle, yeah.
Jeanette M is saying hi from Ecuador. Hello.
Ecuador. Well, hello to you in Ecuador.
Yeah.
Jeanette. Energy has been rough this week, Karen. Yes, it has. And I'll talk a little bit about that later. I talked about it earlier this week, but we will touch base on it again on what we're doing with this energy that's so hard, what to do, and all that. So we'll touch on that a little bit later. But yeah, it's a week. It's a week, isn't it?
It's been a thing.
It's a thing. And so welcome. If you are new, welcome and blessed Friday to you.
Mm-hmm.
I know it's like, how do we celebrate Friday when it's been such a fucked up week?
We're just happy that we're here.
together with you guys. Together.
That's right. That's right.
That's for sure.
Oh, whoops.
I didn't do that this time.
Are we fighting for stars again?
I didn't touch it. Yeah. Okay. So, but we will talk about that a little later on how to do that. Anyway, welcome. And if you have a question for current happenings, please throw that in the chat and we'll start. It'll go right in order there.
Preferably all caps and little emojis, just so that we'll.
Well, yeah. All caps, little emojis, just because, us, we're like, we miss a lot.
It happens.
Squirrel.
Yeah, lots of squirrel.
And yes, we are twinning.
This is what we do, guys.
We are twinning tonight. So, yeah.
This is just
but I do have to say, Lisa is the cute one out of the twins here. I do admit that.
Oh, I don't know about all that. Come on.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
So, we're just going to be I love
We're a
the
little punchy tonight. I don't know what's going on.
we don't. So we're depending on you to bring up all the questions, just because we want to go in the direction you guys are wanting to go tonight. So we're leaving it up to you. Good News Network, 120 schools.
I pinned something.
You took. I know. It's great. When we got on, we were like, "Whoa!"
It's like looking in a mirror.
It's like looking in a
Except
mirror.
my reflection is more beautiful. That would be me.
Yeah, no, I think it's the other way around. So, yeah. So, anything you want to throw up there? I know we're just chit chatting right now, letting everybody pop in, getting settled in your seats.
Right. Get your popcorn. Get your beverages.
Popcorn, beverages. Maybe, probably tonight is a good time to have an adult beverage while you
Glass
with us tonight.
Little cocktail, glass
Little
of
cocktail,
wine.
glass of wine. It'll help you get through this episode.
Have a couple.
Yeah, grab a couple. Yeah,
It's gonna be a long one, guys.
it's gonna be. We're gonna get through it.
All right.
We're gonna get through it. It's
So
like the film negative. Yeah. So Lisa has the best smile ever. Yes.
oh, thank you.
All right. Aline says, got my pizza, salad, and Jack and Cola. Jack and Cola. Yeah.
Okay. Right on.
Oh gosh, a little
They're just
bonds.
they've got jokes.
They're getting songs going up here.
I
So we are so we're hoping to dig deep in here tonight and answer some questions. So let's go to the questions.
okay.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
I do need some caffeine though. Melody, can you pass over some of that coffee?
Right. And I don't even drink coffee, but I sure could use some coffee. It sounds good.
Yeah, I know. You have the prettiest smile. And yeah. Someone says you look like you should be in a toothpaste commercial.
Thanks, guys. Oh, there's so many compliments on a Friday.
On a Friday, we're getting it. We're getting the compliments. That's why we do this.
We should sign off now while we're ahead.
Okay. All right. We're just going to start from the top and go down.
Let's do that.
And when I see a couple questions coming in there.
Same.
Got it. All right. Oh, there's another one. Okay. Shockwave. Hello. And Aiden says, be careful. There are people with teeth fetishes out there.
Is that a thing? Yikes.
Well,
I guess there's something for everyone, right?
Something for everyone.
I'm not surprised. Okay. I'll be careful, Aiden. Thanks for the.
Oh, Tina has a question coming in there. Okay. You got it. Okay. All right. So why did Texas GOP Dan Crenshaw go to Ukraine?
Oh.
Taking one for the team. Okay. Dan. Okay. Well, my initial coming in here is it's kind of like the first thing that I heard was taking one for the team. Mm-hmm. I have no idea what that means, but taking one for the team and kind of
have a vibe on what that might mean.
Okay, good.
Go for it.
Good. Like someone has to go from the GOP
to represent,
kind of do some kind of news thing. That's my initial. See what I'm going to throw on it.
Okay.
Hi, Erica. Good evening. Okay. Yep.
Oh.
Ooh, what does that mean?
What?
What does mean?
My first card made me go, huh? Yeah, I'll show you in a second.
All right.
See if the rest of
She's
these
holding
are.
out. She's holding out, guys.
I'm holding out. I gotta decipher this as best I can.
I just saw him and Eric Prince in a meeting in Ukraine. Oh, in your mind's eye. I'm like, you saw it? What? Got it. Yeah, we'll see.
All right, here are the cards I have.
All right.
This is the card I went with. I got the matriarch, Queen of Discs first, Queen of Pentacles. And that made me feel like, is my light too bright?
No, but sometimes when you hold those cards up, it just does that.
Okay, well,
It
kind of
is like my favorite dinner. She's making my favorite dinner right now.
What's that?
Salmon, rice, broccoli.
Oh, I love salmon and rice too, but you know what? I like salmon in my air fryer.
Oh,
have you ever put it in your air fryer? Oh my gosh, girl, it's good.
Yep.
It cooks in no time.
No time.
No time.
And it's perfect.
It is perfect every time. Okay, so sidetrack with food. Okay, so Queen of Discs, the matriarch, the squirrel. So this made me feel like it was. I mean, it really is kind of a feminine energy, kind of putting off the whole. I'm here to provide peace and calm and maybe to represent the GOP in a positive light. Like, look, here we are reaching out.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
This is my team. So I think that's a lot of what you were saying. Now I got the 8 of Wands in this deck. It's swiftness. I think it was. I think there was some initiation or a suggestion for him to go ASAP. Is seriously what I'm getting off of that. Like, it needs to happen now before any further things happen in Ukraine. Like, this is a good. The timing's good to go there. We're in the middle of all this campaigning, elections. It looks good, right? Okay.
Well, yeah, it's like a thing, right?
It's a thing, yeah. I got power, the 4 of Pentacles. It is a move. The sincerity behind it, I don't know.
Yeah.
Kind of a power move. I got the Star and Wheel of Fortune. So we got 2 major arcanas here.
Star and the Wheel of Fortune. Interesting.
Yeah. And my last card I got is the Ace of Swords.
Ooh, some breakthrough truth.
Yeah.
Something. Well, all right. So he's going on this little adventures. There he goes. He was chosen. He's taking one for the team. Mm-hmm. He's just, hello. Look at him.
Yeah.
We're trying to, what? It's like all sneaky.
A little deception there.
And trying to figure out this money connections. Who knows? Well, I mean, hello. So keeping track of all this. He wants to make sure it's all under control.
Yeah.
So something with that, connections, all about, here we have the Ace of Pentacles with the, the connection there, where's the money being passed, it's about this.
Yeah.
Not on the up and up. That's what I can tell you.
At the don't know if I can get it. At the bottom of my deck, I got completion, which is interesting. If I can find it, because I already put everything up. Of course, I can't find it. Well, I got the completion card. That made it feel like he really thinks something was accomplished. So whatever he went there to do, he did it, is what I feel.
Oh, okay.
So
He got it done.
he got it done. Yeah.
He got it done. All right. Well,
Why can I not find that card?
whew.
I don't know why. Oh, because it's in my couch. Here it is. It's the Four of Wands, completion. So whatever it was he set out to do,
He did it.
it was done. Yeah.
Okay. Boy. Okay. Well, there you have it. You heard it here
First.
first. You heard it here first.
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like Luna's outside because I shut my door because I have my window open.
Uh-huh.
And if I leave the door open, it just will slam.
Oh.
So I shut it, but I feel like I hear her crying outside the door.
Oh, does she want in? Go get her in
I
here.
don't know if it's her or if I'm hearing.
Well, Axel's nearby
Yeah, no, it's not her.
doing his thing.
So I wanted to look at this down here. We have this one coming in. I don't have an air fryer. I was contemplating getting one. Game changer.
Yeah. I mean, you can even reheat things in it and it comes out.
And here's the deal, especially if you're cooking for one or two people. I mean, even if you're cooking for the whole gang, it's great, but it is a game changer.
It's perfect. And the one I have, it's got little tiers to it. So I can put like veggies and then my fish or meat or whatever.
You have the fancy.
Look at me.
Yeah, no. I have an old school one that Karen gave me, and I just absolutely love it.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
My only complaint about mine is it's kind of hard to clean the little grid. It's got like these little grid things that they sit on.
Oh, yeah, no.
So I try to line those. You're not supposed to put foil in it, I don't think, but I'll put aluminum foil in there sometimes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, ours is easy to clean. It's definitely all right.
That's the way to go. Okay, enough of that. Back to the cooking show. This is like that one live stream where you and I were talking about what was it, easy bake ovens and
shiny object. Yeah, you're right. Shiny object instead of squirrel. We're off track again.
Right.
Oh, Melody and air fryer. They're awesome. Yeah, Google search it.
Do a Google.
So it's like the food comes out, it cooks quicker, and it comes out like you deep fried something, but you're not using any oil. It's so great. Right. Yeah.
But you have to put just a little bit of olive oil on stuff to make, in mine you do.
Okay, yeah, like maybe just a tad, just so it doesn't dry out.
Yeah, just a little.
But it's not like deep frying. Yeah.
No.
Mm-hmm. Aspie has a crock pot. Love my crock pot too. All right, so Claudia. Hi, Claudia. Will the Belarus army invade Ukraine? Oh, Belarus army invade. They have 7 battalions at the border. Putin wants to attack Kyiv again. Will the heavy weapons Ukraine asks for arrive in time to push Russia back? Thank you. Okay, there's several things going on here. Paisley, I have not baked a cake in one, but can it core an apple? That's a no, Wayne. Okay.
You told him no and then moved on. That was awesome.
Nope.
That's a no, Wayne.
That's a no, Wayne. All right. For those of you just listening, Wayne wanted to know if it can core an apple.
Mine can. I told you mine's special. No, my
Yeah, so there's 2 questions here. We'll start with the first one.
okay.
So will the army invade, will Belarus invade Ukraine? They're definitely showing force and intimidation there at the border. Kind of like what I'm sensing here is kind of like, look at us here, focus on us here, put your people here while something else is happening here. But let me go ahead and throw to make sure I'm getting, that's what I'm seeing here with it.
Well, I trust what you're hearing. I'm actually focused on the heavy weapons over here.
Okay. It looks like who's ever in charge in Belarus, I'm seeing 2 strings. He's being pulled by this string and then by this string and by this string, and I don't know what that means, but he's being pulled by two different directions. Yeah. One direction is Putin. 2 different factions. Oh, okay. All right. Belarus is right. Oh, okay. There you go. Well, that's what they're showing. And I don't see, I'm not getting, are you getting invasion?
No. Well, I worked backwards. First, I threw cards. I have cards already down for the second half of that question. Since you're doing so well with the first part. So now I'm back on the first part. My first card that I threw, I'm on the deck of character for that first one. My first card is Plateau. I haven't thrown any more yet.
Okay, so they're at a
impasse.
Okay.
Is what I'm feeling. But I don't know. I got magnet, lasso, and circus.
Yeah, that makes me feel like that whole scene I was seeing, that's exactly like what I'm seeing there. He's like being, yeah.
That back and forth you're talking about? You think?
Well, like he's like a puppet.
Yeah. Gotcha.
So I mean, I don't know. I have peace and lovers. For the question, will he? They have 7 battalions at the border. Will he invade? I'm getting peace and lovers.
It's interesting.
I'm getting he's Putin has him strung up.
Oh, there's that lasso.
Yeah, exactly. So I feel like he's kind of stuck, but I don't feel he wants to follow through. His intentions seem to be positive, not to want to go invade.
Yeah.
I feel like something's gonna happen here soon. I'm gonna want to
Are you wanting to dig deeper on that?
a little bit. Because this is important. Not that any question's not important, but
Every question's important. But this is a big deal.
They are doing, the groundwork. Boo. Okay, well. They are, doing groundwork.
Oh my God. What card is that?
The 8 of Pentacles.
Oh, I got the 7 of Pentacles.
Same.
Yeah.
So doing that groundwork, and if they were going to invade, it would be soon, doing that groundwork. However, I don't think it's going to go forward. They're not going to be able to do it. They're not going to be able to invade. I feel like there's something that stops them. But I can tell you, whoever is in charge at Belarus, he's not into it. He's just being maneuvered by Putin.
Gotcha.
Will they? Okay, so will the weapon? So this might be like what arrives, because
that second part, I used a different deck altogether on that second part.
Okay.
That's the one I did first. I don't know why, but I just did.
Yeah.
Okay. Will the heavy weapons Ukraine asked for arrive in time to push Russia back? Okay. I think they will, but I think they already have enough to push Russia back now, if that makes sense. I think they do need more weapons, but I think they have something sufficient at the moment to push Russia back, which is interesting. But I got the Justice card and I got the King of Cups, and everybody says the King of Cups is the Biden card. So that looks promising for Ukraine for sure. Then I got the 7 of Wands. That's like their defense. So that's what made me feel like they're already in good shape, better shape than we think. Because I don't, Russia's such a gamble. But I got the 6 of Swords. That's the calmer waters. And then I got the King of Pentacles too.
Oh, interesting.
So, I mean, I'm feeling like, yes, that they will get them in time. But I think there's still something that's really they have something to back themselves up now. But let's see what Debbie has.
Okay. I do. Yeah. I feel like they'll get them. They'll have them in place. But I'm questioning whether they're going to use them or not. Will they use them?
Right. Well, that's like a whole other question, I guess.
Yeah. I just wonder. They may just hold on to it. It may just be like, we have it if we need it. They may not. I'm wondering if something happens and they may not need it. You have Death and the King of Swords. So they just may not need it. But I do see it coming in, so I have the 4 of Cups there. I do see like it arriving. They have it in place, but I'm wondering if they don't need it. I don't know what else to say about that. I'm wondering too. Yeah, I need to figure out a little bit more about that Four of Cups, because that's like, oh, is that all there is? But I'm reading the cards together, and from what they told me at the beginning here, I'm just wondering if something happens to the tyrannical king there, and they don't have to use it, so they don't use it. They hold on to it, right?
Right.
And you have the High Priestess and the Emperor coming in after that. So hidden stuff. I don't know. Using this one's a hard one.
It's tough.
It's tough.
This is a complex little series of questions right here.
So I'm going to go ahead and get a. I mean, I prefer just listening in as my spirit team tells me, and what I feel I'm hearing from them is that, yeah, they'll receive the things, but they might not have to use it. So I'm going to turn this off real quick.
All righty.
All right.
Welcome back.
Thank you, everyone. Okay, so let's get it. I'm going to use different cards is what I'm going to do. I don't feel like these cards are for that question.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and use.
Which portion are you addressing now?
Well, about the heavy weapons. Like, are they going to, that big thing they're getting? You know, are they going to be able to push Putin back? And again, what I'm hearing is they're going to get it. They'll have it. But I don't think they're going to be needing it. Like something's going to happen. So, yeah, something's going to happen. Okay. Yeah. Will they need to use it? I feel like something's going to happen. You have the Three of Cups in reverse, the Ten of Swords, and the Three of Swords.
Okay. I got Master, Tornado, and Blood.
Yeah. We're going to see something play out here. Something's going to play out. So let's ask specifically about is something happening on Russia's and Russia's soil that is the reason why they don't need to use this. How's that? Something like that?
Sure. Let's do that. Yeah. Is something going to happen on Russia's soil that would cause them to not have to use their weapons?
Are they going to, is he going to just come to a decision to say, okay, never mind. Let's figure this out. No more fighting. Or does something else happen that causes them not to have to use the big weapon. Like it's moved somehow or whatever. Okay, well. Yep. Okay. Well, the question was, is something going to happen on
Russia's soil?
Yes, and you have the Nine of Swords, the Tower right there in the middle, and then the Four of Swords.
Okay.
Into recovery. So a tower happens. Something that he's been worried about happens, and then there's like needing to be there. And above that is Judgment, the Four of Wands in reverse, and the Five of Cups. So
I got the Death card, the Emperor, and the Three of Swords.
okay, yeah. So I don't see that as a little sit down discussion. I do something else is
Something's going to shift. Something's
shifting. And with all these swords, it doesn't feel good. So it's not like it's not a sit down and chit chat, I don't think. With the cards we're getting.
Yeah.
So, all right, well, we're going to, I think, leave it like that. The answer is no. I don't feel, we do not feel that it's going to be. Yes, the weapon will arrive in time, but no, they won't use it, and then
they won't need to.
They won't need to use it for from a reason we feel like whatever's going on and something's going to happen, either to Putin or on that side, something's going to stop him on that end. We did not see it as a little sit down and chit chat, but and then you have. I mean, maybe something happens and they have to sit down and have a chit chat. How's that? Maybe that's what's playing out there. And then as far as the Belarus, we don't see that either. Okay. Whew. Big questions there. All right. We have Shockwave always has the good questions up here. Thank you, Shockwave. Abbott said he was misled on information. Will the FBI investigate? So what Shockwave is talking about is in regards to, I think, and let me know if I'm wrong, in regards to the shooting. Is that correct, Shockwave? If you're still there, let us know. Ron just did a collab with Milou. Wayne says Abbott is lying. Yes, the shooting. Okay, so he was misinformed about how it all went down, and the police were telling him one thing, but other things were happening, I believe. Will the FBI investigate? I think this whole thing is going to be investigated just because
It's not specific to Abbott.
Right. I feel like it's not totally specific to him personally, but the whole thing is going to be investigated because it went down so poorly. And we need to make a change, obviously. And if these hoo-haws aren't willing to make changes in the gun laws, we have to do something to make change on how. Oh, so Oline says it's BS that said he was misled by the police. Anyways, that's that's what's being said in the news. But I feel like the whole thing's going to be because we need to get something in place. We don't want to. Our babies
can't keep happening.
Mm-mm. And so. But I'll throw 3 cards on this, but I don't. It's going to be an overall investigation. If people were found more on a state level, like if you're found guilty of,
now if he's covering up more than, there's one thing if he's saying he's misled on information, but if he's seriously covering up something, that's an issue for sure.
Well, it was all done so poorly, and so I feel like, it's all going to be investigated, but I feel like it's an overall investigation. I don't think it's just on Abbott.
Right.
That's all I'm saying.
I agree with that.
Yeah. So it's. Yeah. Yeah, and there is going to be some breakthrough and justice, and they want justice. Something's going to come of this. I do see something coming of this. You have justice, the Ace of Swords, and Temperance right there.
I got justice too. I got a gummy justice.
There we go, Mr. Gummy Justice.
I got the Sun. So that's a good one. Real good one.
Yeah.
And I got the 3 of Pentacles.
There you go. Working. Yeah, I do. That's the FBI.
Definite team effort on.
That's the FBI coming in for sure. But I feel like it's for everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah. We are, the world is upside down right now. But yeah, they're looking at it. They're looking at it all. Needing to make changes. They will look into him and see what his but not just him alone. They're going to look at his involvement and all that. But I don't. But not just him alone. I know I keep saying that, but. He was trying to get ahead. Yeah.
He's obviously nervous about it. This happened on his watch. So that's a problem.
And, I guess, as a governor, aren't you the boss of the police department? You're, and they failed.
They dropped the ball.
They're literally, the police department's 2 minutes away. Anyway, they dropped the ball. But our anger, yes, that's frustrating. The system needs to be looked at. The system needs to change. But don't forget to channel the energy of where it belongs. It belongs on why haven't we changed these laws?
It's like, how many more times is it going to have to happen? It's like it happens, we react, there's all these protests, it's all in the news, and then nobody hears anything. And then it happens again at another school.
Right. So
That's
since
bad.
1998, I think there's been 100, over 100 school shootings. How many more? I mean, you know what I mean? Our babies are dying. We need some gun legislation to get through. We need some of these to get through. So remember to channel where it goes, and then also you the police department, the law enforcement, they didn't create the situation. You know what I mean? The kid did. The
Yeah, you got to go way back to
so
how everybody accesses these weapons and
where did he get yeah, right, all that. So
yeah.
Yes, it's upsetting, and they didn't, and I feel like, yeah, we need to, this is what they're supposed to do, is protect and serve and protect this, and they didn't follow through on that in this instance. That needs to be addressed, but remember to put the energy where it belongs. You have a psychopath kid, a true psychopath. This is a true psychopath.
Yeah, like certifiable.
Certifiable true psychopath, and who had at 18 had access to being able to buy guns for himself. I mean, so yeah. All right, you got me fired up on that one.
Don't get Debbie fired up.
Getting me fired up there. Shockwave. All right, Tina. Thank you for all the questions. Hi, Tina. How many GOP tour leaders will the January 6th committee expose? How many tours went on tour? The tours, remember the tours?
Yeah.
How many will be exposed?
Tour of the Capitol?
Yeah.
How many?
How many?
You might be better at narrowing down this question. I don't know how many.
Yeah, well.
At all. I can try to use the pendulum.
I was going to look for my numeric deck for fun, you guys. That'd be fun. But
do that.
So in regards to tours, I'm getting a 3 around that.
So 3 tour leaders are going to be exposed?
3? I mean, I'm getting a 3, but I don't know. I wanted to get a backup here, but I don't see my. Are these some? No. I put that deck. As soon as I get off here, I'll go, oh, there's the deck.
I wish I had a die or something. That'd be cool. Rolling a die.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea.
Don't you have a die there? You do, don't you?
Not right
here. When we used to.
Yeah, I remember I used to have the dice. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a fun idea. That would be a fun idea. It's just
I have one.
Fun than anything, but
yeah.
I am, because I literally brought that deck down for the purpose of this type of thing.
Let's see.
Look at me still digging around here.
You dig away. You go ahead.
I'm digging around here. I just why don't they? They're not popping out at me.
Well, my pendulum says more than one. I'm going to go through.
Right.
Each number will be.
There be 2. Will there be 2? Oh, Mark, hugging you right back.
Hi, Mark.
If you haven't subscribed to Spirit Whisper channel, please do. This week on Mondays on my channel, but we do animal readings on Mondays. Please check us out. And this week it's on my channel at 2 p.m. Eastern time. And then the next week is on his channel. So go and subscribe so you can join us on both.
I got a big no on more than 10.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Seriously, I don't know how to do this one. I'm being completely honest here.
So you can do, is it going to be 3?
That's too easy, Debbie. I don't want to do it that way. Stop it.
Steve Myers thinks there's going to be 7. So
That makes too much sense. Let's see here.
well, here's a 4. Everybody's like, you guys are silly.
Hey, we warned them before we started
Right.
how it was going to go tonight.
Like,
so
this is how it's going down.
buckle up, Buttercup.
I'm going to read on it, though. Let's see. I do feel like there's a woman. How's that? I see a woman. I feel like there's 3 solid cases here. Maybe 2 women.
I've got 5.
Man, you got 5. There you go.
5.
And I pulled a card of 4. So somewhere between 3 and 5 and 7, because that's what what's his name said.
Okay.
Steve said 7. Okay. Anyways, I'm going to throw on it and just kind of see how the outcome of this all is. How's that?
Paisley said, Lisa asked, does it rhyme with floor, hive, or fix? That's perfect.
That is awesome. Steve is from Toledo, Ohio. Well, welcome, Steve. Glad you're here.
Oh, hi, Steve.
All right. So if you all are new here, welcome. Super happy for you to hang out with us tonight. And I always want to apologize first, Lisa, to new people.
Why do you do this? Do you apologize when you have other people with you? That's what I want to know.
Right.
Why is it when I'm on?
Oh, no, I always apologize for myself, but sorry you guys are hanging out with me.
No apologies needed. Come on.
Right. Okay. Yeah. All right. So
You said, yeah.
Yep. Anyways, welcome. And if you're wondering where the questions come from, you just plop a question in there and we give it a star and it gets in the lineup.
Oh
my gosh. Yeah. So they were working for the devil. That's all I know. Just
Lisa Foster said, you're just dragging me along. Yes, I know. I know she's dragging me down with her. I know.
Not dragging her down with me. Here we go. Right. Yep. So yeah, we will find out who was involved. You have the death there. Mm-hmm. And they're going to have a hard time recovering from this whole thing. Because this is going to be, a little bit of they're going to have a hard time recovering from it.
Okay.
From this action. And there's more to come, right? If they were involved like that, because it's attached to people wanting to murder people. Accessory to murder. I guess not to murder because the murder didn't happen. I don't know what that's called, but someone will let us know.
Complicity.
Complicity?
Love the beverage moment. Complicity.
Accessory to murder but there's no murder. What is that called? Accessory to what? Complicity?
Say that again.
Conspiracy.
No, start your.
Terry got it. You were
conspiracy.
Close. You were close. You had the C. You were closer than me. Conspiracy.
I don't think it's not conspiracy.
Yeah. Conspiracy. conspiracy. Yeah. So the whole thought was they wanted to murder people.
Yes.
These people went out and conspired their
Accessories?
accessory to the but the murder didn't happen. So if the murder happened, they would be accessory. Everybody's looking at us like, what in the hell are they having? Yeah, conspiracy means you tried to help someone to commit murder. Conspiracy to commit murder. Thank you, genealogy junkie.
God, that was exhausting.
We warned everyone we were tired.
Alex, I'll take legal terms for 100.
Yeah, legal terms for 100. We warned everybody, and that's why we apologized to the new people. Sorry.
I'll be back. It's okay. Freebirdspirit.com.
And
you don't know my channel name. Don't even try it. I love how you really were trying to. Guys, I don't know why she can't. Debbie was with me when
I helped
came up with the name of, yes, and she cannot remember my channel name.
Spirit Intuitive Tarot.
Oh my goodness.
Intuitive Spiritual Tarot.
Girl. Spirit Intuitive Tarot. You
I got it. I got it
the first time.
Yeah. You gave me a look like, girl.
Well, I'm always giving you that look.
She is, you guys. I
am going to get you a t-shirt. I'm not kidding. I'm going to make one and send it to you.
Yay. Spirit Intuitive Tarot, and I'll wear it.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, I'm going to draw it. Here we go. Conspiracy to commit murder. Yeah, so they're going to be facing some. I feel like that's going to come on the. Thank you, Hilda. This is Lisa's channel.
Thank goodness Hilda's here. Thank you, Hilda.
Thank you, Hilda. All right. Oh, it's right here on the screen. All right. Okay.
All righty. So, what's the next question?
Did we ever get a real number? Somewhere between 3
and
7. All right, here we go. You heard it here.
Hi, Renee.
Okay. Steph. Hi, Steph. Back to okay. So huge. Oh, okay. So Steph, thank you for your question. So we do personal questions on the membership only. You can also reach out to us. We do private readings. And also, I feel like who does private readings or who does personal questions on their channels? I feel like the Soul Sisters do.
They do.
Uh-huh. And
Soul Sisters Tarot.
Uh-huh. The Spirit was
Rayne Lee.
Rayne Lee. Yep, that's right. So and they come on this week. So subscribe and bring up your question there.
Wisdom of the Blue Lotus.
But thank you for hanging out with us tonight. All right, so let's look at this. So, AKA Wiki. So Wiki, Facebook lawsuit. There's a lawsuit, huh? No worries, Steph. It's okay. It's totally okay. We're just happy you're hanging out with us. All right. Facebook lawsuit. Have you heard of the Facebook lawsuit?
I do not know about the Facebook lawsuit at all.
Me either.
So this is a cold read. I have no idea.
Barb's Wheel of Fortune. Yes. Kirsten Langston has the duck.
Does
Beth,
this mean
fascinating drunk tarot. Yes. Okay, that lawsuit will go forward, and Very Pale Man will lose. Okay, so apparently, everybody knows about this lawsuit.
okay?
Okay, yes, in regards to the Cambridge Analytica infograph. Okay. All right, how's this going to go for? I'm just going to say, how's it going to go for the pale guy? Now I forgot his name. Oh, Sherry H is doing personal readings on her channel as well. You can see her. Sherry, post your channel stuff so people can click on it. And,
Zuckerberg.
Zuckerberg.
That's the pale guy.
Zuckerberg. How is it going to turn out for him? Does not look good. I don't feel he's, there. It is going to kind of change things around. The first card out I have is the Three of Swords. So that's telling me not going to go in his favor with the Three of Swords. But they're going to figure out a new way to come out and bring this around. Like, make the necessary changes. That's what I see happening from this lawsuit, that they're going to have to make the necessary changes and give something.
Well, here's what I've got.
Thank you, Lisa. There's Sherry's channel.
I think
She does personal readings on her channel.
With the Eight of Wands, I think there's this and even more to come as far as this lawsuit goes.
Right, like it's going to.
But I think with this Four of Cups, there's going to be a countersuit of some sort.
Oh, interesting. Not happy with the little baby offer of what they're.
Right. But I did get the Seven of Coins, and this could very well support what you were saying about this will initiate something new. So something will grow from this. But I got the Four of Swords and the Ace of Coins. So I think if anything, I mean, how hard can you hit his wallet on anything? There may be some fines or something involved.
Yeah, there's gonna be some recovery time there. And I got the Three of Swords. The Four of Swords comes right after the Three of Swords, and that means recovery time. That means you've come out of something and you need to recover and make some changes. And it looks like they're going to spend some time doing that. It looks like.
Right on.
Right on. All right. Karen, hi Hilda. I'm loving the heavy news with some giggles. Yeah,
lots of giggles tonight.
Got to break up some energy here.
I know
it's been tough. Okay, it is tough.
Tough topics for sure. But then I get so excited just to be around all you guys, so I get giggly. I can't help myself.
I know. We came in here tired, and I told Lisa this one
that as soon as you got my name.
I was going to say a nickname, and I thought I'll save the nickname.
Do I have a nickname?
I always call you nicknames. I have all sorts of nicknames. They're always endearing. If yeah,
yes.
When you're close and you're close to my heart, you're getting a nick. I'm throwing nicknames at you.
That's awesome. I love every nickname.
So that's why I paused. But anyways, before we got on, I told her, I'm like, I know we're tired, but as soon as we get on here, our family's going to be here and it's going to energize us. And that's exactly what happened. So thanks.
Yes.
DK is talking about the hurricane season upon us. Yeah, Connie B. I saw Connie B and I said Bonnie instead of Connie.
Bonnie C.
Yeah, that's my dyslexia right there.
Bronx Sage said, I am Giggles McGee.
Yay.
Yeah,
And Renee's here from Tarot Love Community. Got to check that out. Oh, I didn't get it from Sheila. I got it from a friend of ours. I meet with Sheila once a month, and some friends of ours. We meet for sushi once a month. Anyways, I got it from the mutual friend, and it's out in the so we have a downstairs kitchen here, and it's in there. I think she's enjoying the area because I haven't. Yeah.
Are you talking about your little fairy?
Yeah, she was asking about the fairy.
Oh, okay.
Everybody else is like, what is she talking about? Yeah, thank you for that. Yes, so I was given this fairy, and it was wreaking havoc here. And until everybody told me what was going on, I didn't know. And so then I took care of the fairy, and she's happy in there.
She was kind of giving you the side eye for a while when you had her in there with you. Right? She was not pleased.
She was.
Yeah.
So hurricane season is 2022. What does it look like for us?
Oh, hurricane season. Let me use the deck of character. Can a hurricane have a personality? For sure.
Yeah, I do feel right, Hilda. I don't remember her name. I don't remember what we named the fairy. We're having, we'll have the regular hurricane like alley where those come through, but it's interesting. They're highlighting that there's possibility of a hurricane coming where normally you wouldn't get a hurricane or necessarily like, and I'm not, so I get things in metaphor. So I'm not saying this is exactly where it is, but I can throw cards on it. But like San Francisco, like a hurricane coming through San Francisco where you wouldn't normally get a hurricane, right? So I don't know if they're just showing me that as a symbol of we may be having some hurricane activity where you wouldn't normally see it. So even though they were showing me San Francisco, it doesn't mean San Francisco. So I'm going to check that out.
No, I mean, the weather all around is super wonky. We all know that. So
right. So I'm going to get the deck of character out. It's a good weather one.
That's what I've got.
Yeah, it had a tornado in Washington State yesterday. So there you go. So kind of similar like that, right?
And Canada had semi-tornadic activity recently.
Yeah. So I feel like we're going to see tornadoes where we normally wouldn't see, not tornadoes, but hurricanes. And but that it'll be also, we're going to need, where we normally get hurricanes, we're going to see them.
I need to quit reading the chat. Guys, knock it off. I think they say stuff in there to throw me off, and it's working. All the inside jokes, and they're just peppering the chat with little things, and I happen to catch all of them.
Right.
All right. So, yes, the hurricane.
Yes, Sterling, I think you're right. We'll just use a Sharpie and put it right back in the ocean, and that should work. I love all the little hits they're doing here. You guys are hilarious. Wow, Ron. 3 days. So, Lisa, when I've read on the weather several times for this year, and I've always got wind, like major wind issues. And I just want to, Arizona for the wind too, but lots of wind issues this year.
Gosh, I mean, all of these cards can mean
So
whoa.
Tony says it's 101 and windy in Tucson. Yeah. I think Arizona needs to be aware of the winds this year. Yeah.
Okay. So well, I will say I got fairy, and I don't know if that's because we were talking about Deidre, your fairy.
Oh, that's the name. That's right, Deirdre.
But I got fairy, so that's funny. But I got this is interesting, guys. I mean, I think there's going to be some activity because, well, obviously there's going to be activity, but I mean, I got bulldozer, house under construction, repairman. I mean, all the stuff that signifies damage or reconstruction or rebuilding.
Yeah. It's kind of like batten down the hatches, guys.
Yeah, you got house under construction too.
Yeah, with the lasso. So it's like, okay, batten down the hatches. We are going to have quite a 2022 with these.
I got fuel and vomit, and I think that's everyone's anxiety. And the fuel is just pretty much the preparation. You know, I think everybody's like batten down the hatches because they're not sure.
Suzanne said that 10 people died in Ontario from that tornado.
Yeah, I heard about what happened in Canada.
Yeah, I think the tornadoes are. Yeah, so the warning is batten down the hatches, be prepared for. No, that's interesting. You know, I do feel like we will recover. We always seem to be able to try to recover.
We're very resilient.
But it's going to be, yeah. But I got the fairy in this too, so that tells me recovery.
You got the fairy too.
I did.
What the heck?
Out of 111 cards,
we got 2 of the same cards.
Like, this is how many cards, and it came up.
Interesting.
But yeah. Okay.
Barb is shaking her fist at the wind.
Yeah.
She's had it.
Like, I see a dust storm coming through Arizona. Like, you know, one of those, you see them on movies where it's like this wall of just, I've never seen one in person, or I didn't even know they were real. But I keep seeing that in Arizona. We're drying up, everyone. Okay.
Hi, Pat.
I'm looking through the questions because we're narrowing down now because we're getting close to the end. So,
Hi, Serenity Springs.
Okay. Okay, I want to look at this.
Alrighty.
Oh, fairies are nature spirits that move in the element of air. Thank you, Mark. And that's what we're getting. Oh my gosh. Okay. So that makes so much sense.
Wow. Thanks, Mark.
Oh, now looking back at the cards, that makes so much sense.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's going to be a wind year. All right, flying without a broom. Hello. And I heard Texas pharmacists are refusing to fill prescriptions for life-saving meds that can induce loss of a fetus. Is this a ploy to reverse anti-abortion laws? They are refusing to. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so just,
I mean, there's definitely a connection there, I would think. But is that really what they're doing?
okay, I got caught up in reading this, so I didn't tap in yet. So what's going on with this? I heard pharmacists. How can they? Aren't they bound by like the? I mean, there's no law right now stating that, so I can't imagine them.
Like who? Yeah, right. Who do the pharmacists answer to?
Right.
They make that executive decision like that.
Right. So
that's coming from somewhere.
I'm just gonna.
If they're doing that,
I'm gonna just kind of do a blanket read on this. I don't think that it's. I feel like maybe there's a couple. Tell me how a pharmacist can go against doctor's order. That's the thing, Chris. So I feel like if this is happening, that it's just one or two that are like really. What do you call it? Hardcore into their belief system. Do you like these cards for that?
Wings and weirdo.
Yeah. So against their religion. So you have a couple that are just really hardcore into that, and possibly, but they're going to be exposed, and it's not going to last. That ship is sinking. They're going to be held accountable because they can't do that. So you just have a couple people who are just extremely dogmatic, and but it's so that's kind of where it's coming from, and they will be exposed, and that ship is sinking.
Well, here's what I'm getting. I got the Page of Swords, and I think this is just what the directive is. Like that there are a few, like you said, but I think they're actually getting that idea from elsewhere. I got the Eight of Swords. I think that they are bound by making such a choice. I'm wondering if, because I got the Three of Cups, I wonder if there's an inside, I don't want to say bribery, but influence there to where that's happening. A little bit of a partnership to kind of stir things up, And I think just because of the climate of all of this, I got the Page of Wands. I think it's kind of a free-for-all at the moment. There are too many things happening all at once to really reel stuff in, because everything's too cloudy. Because there's so much at stake. But
yeah.
I don't know.
Well, it's not going to last. They'll be exposed, and it's just dogmatics. All right, let's look at Linda. Hi, Linda. Is there any chance the Republicans will allow gun restrictions to pass? Anything coming up? When I did an overall read on this, I don't even know when, a while ago, a little at a time. I feel like with this, what happened, they know they have to give a little, right? Because there's how many percent of people, 82% of people want some kind of gun regulation here, restriction or whatever to pass through. And so I feel like they're going to feel that pressure and maybe let something go through.
I think as long as they can get all the extremists to understand that this is not an attempt to take their guns away, it's just something to regulate the guns. I totally agree with you. I think they will have to throw somebody a bone on this. I mean, it's important, and it's fine.
Well, yeah, but all that aside, they only, mark my words, are doing it for a political move. They're not doing it.
Sure.
Right.
They don't believe it.
Right.
But it's what they need to do to keep some of those votes coming in.
Seascape just said, can you believe McConnell told them to work across the aisle? Yeah, it's a political move. Trust me.
Everything's an ulterior motive with them.
It's not because it's the right thing to do. But I'm going to do an overall kind of throw on this too, is what does this look like? Okay. Yep, they're going to. Yeah, it's pretty much the same thing I got before, ironically. Yeah, so they're going to push something through. They're going to look at it and push something through because they understand this is their voters want this. You have Biden here and the magician. So he's going to continue to push on that side too, bringing in this in and wanting to work this. There's a lot that they're not going to be able to push because it's just like right now, it's just not a win for that. So they're going to create something that works for everybody and push that through. However, not everybody's going to be happy. That's for sure. However, but I do see something taking place. Now, I don't know when, but now's the time. They need to work on it.
Well, I did get the Four of Pentacles and the gummies, and I think that's the few that are standing firmly on not budging. But I got the Seven of Wands, 8 cups, so 2 sevens here. So I think they are already discussing different options.
Mm-hmm.
But I decided to pull an oracle card. And this is promising. It says assistance is coming.
Ooh, yeah. There you go. That's what I'm talking about.
That's right.
It's so disgusting. The money and like
The money always comes first.
they don't even think about there's blood on their hands.
They'd think of it if it was one of their relatives that was found in that school. It's just they don't have enough of a personal connection to these incidents to where it matters.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah. Yeah, it's very. So yeah, they're making some choices and changes. You can't. They're being forced to. I mean, the time is now, and changing the narrative here. You have to. They have no choice.
You know, they shouldn't even be talking about what the mental health of the other people that were there. I mean, just
right.
You got to think all these. We got a whole generation of youth who are coming straight out of 2 years of COVID and not being social at all. Then we throw them out in the world again, and then this happens. Nobody's talking about how to take care of them on that level. It's awful, awful, awful.
Yeah, awful. We keep shaking our heads. We're like,
it's just, it's so dark.
So I did want to take just a second to talk about, maneuvering with this energy. It's been hard. And as empaths and even just being human, you guys, when something like this happens, we feel it. And when there's a lot of emotion and struggle around this. And even before it happened, people were having, if you're an empath, they were feeling something was happening. And I've heard a lot of stories. People have contacted me with their stories, and it's just so I just want to encourage empaths that as you maneuver through this energy, to take it in as an opportunity to help shoulder the immense pain and terror and loss and grief, all the emotions that come with this, the anger, it'll come in waves. And this is what we're here for. We are here. We're light workers, and we're here to help shoulder that energy. And as you can see, the globe is just so much going on right now, and we're here now for this. So yes, it's hard as empaths and sensitives, but if you can look at it as you are as an opportunity to help carry that energy for those who it's just too much. Can you imagine being a mom or a dad or a family member or a husband or a wife and this taking place? We just are going through the war. Now we have this, it's just one thing after another. So acknowledging that, okay, I'm a light worker. I'm here for this. I'm here to help others shoulder this pain, who shoulder the pain for those who are on the ground. It's just so much for them. And for us to take and ease some of that, that's what we're here to do. So you just allow it to come through you, cry, scream, whatever it takes. Allow it to move through and let it go, and give it back to the universe. Send it to the sun. Send it out, and continue to pray love and light around these families. The husband dying, yeah. The husband you heard about the husband who passed, had a heart attack the day after.
Mhm.
So there you go. So you see how much that is, so much to take. And so that's what we're here. We're actually, because we're all connected, guys. We're all connected. And so that's part of what we're doing in the spiritual realm is helping shoulder this and move it on out, because we know how to do that. So I hope that's helpful. Yeah, I bet they were, Hilda. Hilda's sharing that her grandbabies cried the night those babies and teachers died, and they were afraid to go to school the next day, I bet. Yeah, Susan says, buckle up, be strong. Yeah, I do feel there's more to come. And so we need to unite, connect, and continue to help shoulder all that energy. But remember to take care of yourselves, and remember to release. Back to if you want to look at something, well, don't look at it. But if you want to use it as a symbol, the sun, don't look directly into the sun. We know what happens.
That's a no-no.
That's a no-no.
I feel better, but I'm blind now.
Yeah. Hug her, greet her, hugging you. Yeah. Yeah. They caught another guy in the car yesterday. Yep. Yes. Virgo in sin this summer. Buckle up. And so we continue to be that strength. It's a superpower. All right. So love and light to you guys. And
Mwah.
love you, Lisa. Thanks for hanging out with
I
me.
love you.
And love to the family. And we'll see you all. Lisa and I will see you on Sunday morning or afternoon here again. And Sonja will be back on with us. So that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
And anything in between, Lisa, that you're doing that you want to share? Or are you doing anything tomorrow?
I might do something tomorrow.
Okay.
I might go live tomorrow. Yeah.
All right. So
you gotta subscribe, Spirit Intuitive Tarot.
Subscribe to
Hit that bell, see if I go live.
And so when she goes live, we can pop on and all right. So again, take care of yourselves and stay safe, and we'll see you soon.
Bye.